Coach Shane here from Rise Above, and I'm here to teach you how to do a barbell Romanian deadlift. So the big difference between this and a conventional barbell deadlift is your starting position. Romanian deadlifts are always going to start with the weight at the top versus the weight on the floor. So basically, we're going to actually get it set up a little bit elevated here so you can see how I have it off the floor. The other thing with the Romanian deadlift is this is meant to hit the hamstring glute a lot more than it is to hit your entire posterior. Meaning a conventional deadlift is great for back, hamstrings, back of the shoulders, glutes, the entire posterior of your body. To say this one is trying to isolate basically the waist down. Now granted, you are going to get some upper back and just back engagement on this because you're holding weight, but like I said, primarily hamstring glute on this. So that means we're going to set up much more narrow on this. And I actually like to set my feet up on the inside of the grip switch. That way I make sure I hit the hamstrings a little bit more. Now in terms of hand placement, go with whatever's comfortable for you. On something like this, I actually like to go a little bit more narrow as well. Just make sure that those hands are equal distances away from the center of that barbell. So let's go ahead, let's do this. So you can see that I'm pretty narrow on my stance, pretty narrow on my grip. As say, I'm going ahead, rotating those elbow pits out, pretending like I'm wrapping that bar around me. I'm then gonna go ahead and pick it up. I'm gonna take a small step forward, that way I'm not on the rig anymore. And then basically, this is a little bit stiffer of a leg deadlift, meaning significantly less knee bend. So I'm pushing those hips back till I feel in the hamstrings, which is right about here. I'm gonna come up, squeeze the glutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead back into my next rep. Again, very straight leg as I'm doing this. Let me go ahead, let me turn for you so you can see what this looks like from the side. Feet are still narrow, hands are still narrow. Let's say legs are still relatively straight, pushing those hips back. This is where I feel in those hamstrings, and then I'm coming on back up to that full glute squeeze. One more time for you. And that's how you do your barbell Romanian deadlift.